Yahweh uses three primary metaphors to communicate with us. The first is grain, which represents saved souls and how they are differentiated from the stalks and the chaff that is blown away, the husks. And if you look at grain, the tiny little kernels of grain, of the pure grain that you're going to use to make bread, represents an infinitesimal part of the overall plant that is considered chaff and blown away. And that grain must be milled, crushed, if you will, and milled, winnowed as well, for it to be used as bread. And it is the winnowing floor, the milling floor, if you will, of Mount Moriah that Dode originally purchased to serve as the foundation for what's called the Temple Mount. It is a milling floor or threshing floor, and therefore bringing all aspects of this metaphor home. The other two, of course, are grapes, when crushed, can create wine, and wine is a symbol not only of what occurred on Pesach, but it is a symbol of that which accompanies the Pesach meal, if you will, that makes a meal more festive. And it is through the fermentation, if you will, of that grape juice that the pathogens that would normally be lethal in water are gone. And so wine, by the presentation even of low rates of percentages of alcohol, is safer to drink prior to living in a culture which wasn't until quite recently where water is either boiled or purified prior to being sent for consumption. And then the last of these is the most important, really, of the three, which are olives, which when crushed create olive oil, which not only performed the role of providing the purest form of light during that time, but light is also the symbol of burning something that is material in nature and transforming it into something that is energy and light based, just as the children of the covenant are transformed in this manner. Olive oil was used to anoint the Mashiach, representing Dode in this case. Olive oil is nurturing in the sense it's a very healthy substance to consume. And it is also something that was put on wounds in the ancient days to protect them, keep them such that the skin is moist and subject to healing. So these are the metaphors that Yahweh uses in this particular case.